Here I am.
Ruth is a longtime member of this club. Now, wait a minute. Why am I backwards today?
I don't know. That's okay.
Backwards.
Annette is the first speaker today. Annette is a chiropractic doctor working here in the Reno, Tahoe area. Should I include the whole?
Reno and Carson.
Reno and Carson. Okay. See, I didn't know about the Carson. She's working on book speech number 9, Persuade with Power. Time, Chris, is 6 to 8. And then she wants to have a 3-minute Q&A afterwards.
Okay.
All right. So
Actually, I'm going to
break
speak
it
for
up.
about 3 minutes, and then we're going to have a Q&A in the middle.
So your time is 3 to 5, and then?
And then we'll have a Q&A, and then I'll wrap up, and then so the whole total will be like 6 to 8.
Would you like this set so you know when the 3 minutes is?
That would be great.
Yeah, set it up so at least she has a sense of the timing on it. The title of her speech is Stop Poisoning Yourself.
Yeah, good one.
Annette, up to you.
Thank you very much. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests.
Good morning.
So you're probably scratching your head right now, thinking, I wouldn't intentionally drink a bottle of poison with skull and crossbones on it. Nobody would do that unless they're suicidal, right? But in our modern world, most of us are poisoning ourselves every single day. We wake up in the morning and we brush our teeth with fluoride. Fluoride is actually very, very toxic to our system. We have been sort of sold a lie that it's going to harden our teeth and prevent cavities. I was just in to see my hygienist yesterday, and she told me it's actually not we found out that the hardness of the teeth makes absolutely no difference in whether you get cavities or not. So we've been operating on this assumption that's wrong for many, many, many years. And we've been poisoning, actually, fluoride poisons our thyroid gland and causes it to stop working properly. So if you talk to your friends and your coworkers and your neighbors, you will be shocked at how many people are on synthetic thyroid because they have poisoned themselves with fluoridated water, with fluoride toothpaste. I was shocked when I looked at this tube of conventional toothpaste, actually just this morning, because they don't even have to put the ingredients on that. Can you believe that you put something in your mouth and it's not even required to have all the ingredients? It only has the active ingredient listed. So the next time you buy toothpaste, or maybe even today before you brush your teeth tonight, only buy something that has all of the ingredients listed and that is fluoride free. And if you don't have time, don't worry. You can do it the old-fashioned way with baking soda. You put a little baking soda on your toothbrush. I'm sure Dean Miller remembers this. And you brush your teeth and it won't kill you or your thyroid. So, and then we go about the rest of our morning routine and we put lotion on our body, right? We get out of the shower or we wash our body with soap. When you go home, check out what is in your soap and what is in your body lotion, because you will find a plethora of things that you probably don't even know what they are. They'll have long chemical names about, yay long, that look like 5 words smashed together. And most of these ingredients are xenoestrogens. And xenoestrogens cause prostate cancer. They cause female-type cancers like breast cancer, uterine cancer. Very, very toxic to our systems. It's totally unnecessary. We don't have to poison ourselves while we're trying to get clean. We can use natural things. We can use vinegar, lemon, baking soda, all to clean both on our hair and in our bodies. So this is Also, most lotions will have alcohols in them. And so if you're somebody who's ever had dry skin, that alcohol kind of just keeps you dependent upon the lotion. So it moisturizes, but then that alcohol dries your skin out more. So then the next day you need more lotion. And then the next day you need more lotion. And then combined with that, then of course you have your xenoestrogen. So this is a body butter made by a friend of mine, and it's made of just pure coconut butter and shea butter, right? They're both natural plant oils. They will not hurt you. And this one, this is amla oil. This is an Ayurvedic product, and it's just a natural fruit oil. It smells very, very nice, and it's very moisturizing to your skin. It's 100% amla oil. There's nothing else in there. And then you might go for an outing and need some sunscreen. And you're trying to prevent skin cancer, right? But believe it or not, the very stuff you are slathering on your body may be totally carcinogenic. Methoxycinnamate, any kind of cinnamate actually, and any kind of PABA are carcinogenic not only for skin cancers, but for internal cancers as well. So we're kind of trading, worst case, right? We're trading something that, could be burned off by the dermatologist maybe for something that may be fatal and internal. Not a fair trade-off. But you don't even need to have anything toxic to protect yourself from the sun. I didn't bring any vitamin E with me today, but vitamin E triples your natural protection. Just 400 IUs a day, which is a teeny tiny dose, will triple your protection against sunburn and skin cancer. And then if you're going to be out in the sun more than, say, 3 times what would normally burn you, then you need titanium or zinc oxide. So these are just metal oxides that are not toxic. Titanium is my favorite because it goes on clear, it's very inert, it doesn't react with the human body. That's why they use it for surgical prosthesis. So I have a couple more things to say about food, but I'm running short of time, so I'm going to open it up to questions and answers. So if you have any questions about things you're using on a daily basis or things you're using in your house and you want an alternative, I'd like you to go ahead and ask now. Nick?
You know I was going to be first, right? She's my doc, by the way.
Oh.
When I went to get my operation, after it was over, they said, when you go out in the sun, use blocker. Now, the stuff they told me to get, I bought in the store.
Right.
Is that not as good as something better?
I'm not sure what's in that, but I would carefully read the ingredients. If it's a pasty white block, that's probably zinc oxide. But if it's not, if it's something clear, there's a pretty good chance that it has cinnamates or PABA or benzene type compounds. You'll see oxybenzone, very carcinogenic. You don't want any of those things in your body. And from drug patches, we know that what you put on the body goes in the body. So I don't put anything on my body that I wouldn't eat. So, just think about that. Simple. If you wouldn't eat it, probably shouldn't put it on your body either. Any other questions?
So when I was in elementary school, I think maybe once a week, we'd always have a fluoride rinse in these little white Dixie cups.
Right?
And it was clear, and it always just tasted really terrible.
Poisons usually do, yes.
So they're basically asking us to flush out our mouths with poison. Is that, or?
Fluoride is actually a byproduct of aluminum manufacturing. And so the aluminum industry is very, very powerful. And they had powerful lobbies in Congress, and they were able to get their people into the ADA, the American Dental Association, and convinced America that fluoridation of water and toothpaste was a good, healthy thing for people. And much of America bought it hook, line, and sinker. And what it actually causes cracking of the enamel. If you get enough of it, the enamel will delaminate from the tooth itself. It will leave radiodense spots on your bones, so weakened spots on your bones that you can see on x-ray, and it's, yeah, like I said before, it damages your thyroid terribly. That's kind of the first worst.
What about Listerine?
Well, Listerine is much better than fluoride. It does have some artificial colors in it, and it does have some things that aren't great. I was actually just looking at a bottle of Listerine this morning. And it does have some things that are not so great for you, but it's far lesser of an evil than fluoride. But you could rinse your mouth with plain old hydrogen peroxide. You can add a little bit of mint, of essential oil, of like peppermint to it. You could actually even just use any kind of very, very pure grain alcohol, like a high quality vodka, believe it or not. Add some essential oils to it, rinse your mouth with that. That will actually kill the strep mutans that's in your mouth pretty effectively.
We have to spit it out.
If you need a little sweetness to it, you can add xylitol, which is a natural birch and berry sugar that is toxic to strep mutans, but is not toxic to you. And that's another way to kill those bacteria in your mouth, or knock them down a notch. Okay, so real quick on food. If you're gonna have something sweet, right? It's this, the homemade sweet, right? Not something in a cardboard box wrapped in a plastic wrapper with an ingredient list this long of junk. So, and if you want fast food, right, here it is.
Yeah.
Nature packed it perfectly in a single serving, probably 100-calorie pack, right? With nothing artificial. And, you know, this is a good grab-and-go food. In season right now, very tasty. If you're somebody who requires a little more protein, I found this one the other day. This is basically just meat and spices. 20 grams of protein has like 4 grams of carbohydrate.
What's it called?
This is a pork bar, sweet barbecue, country archer. So, yeah, if you want to see any of these things, please, you know, feel free. So I hope that I have encouraged you and persuaded you all to think about what you're putting in your body and what you're putting on your body. And I give you a challenge to do a day, a week, a month, the rest of the summer, whatever you think you can commit to, of treating your body and feeding your body clean with real things, not a bunch of chemical-laden garbage that will poison you. Thank you.